Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, otherwise known as the search for stacks. And stacks we've gotten, you can see we're at about $31,000. There's a couple reasons for this. I have found ways to make stacks. I don't like to do a ton of stuff off camera. I feel weird doing that. Like, you go away and you come back and like you're 15 levels higher. I don't know, maybe you guys are okay with that. One of the things I've found though is that the particular jobs that you take have obviously a big impact, but there's certain ones over here that are just straight up better than others. The gear slipping one is actually pretty good. There's one in particular right here. Driver struggles to find gears. Very quick to do. Oh my god, did you see that other one? I'm glad it's gone. Holy Jesus. That was absolutely dreadful. I'm actually going to take this one though. We have as well, and we're going to do it in just a little minute. If we go out here, we have several barns out here. And at the very least, even if we don't buy anything from the barn, you can make some money on the barn finds if you can repair the parts. In general, I think it's always good to just take everything out of the barn and see if you can sell it. Right over here real quick, let's take a look. Car is loud, as it is. It's always all this different muffler stuff. Oh, over here we have the catalytic converter too. That's kind of cool. Yes, okay, good. And the entire gearbox. This should actually be a big, big payout, and it should be, because look at this freaking beater. I think this is the worst vehicle I've seen yet when it comes to just how destroyed it is. Look at this. Every panel is a different color. Oh my god. All right, let's move it over to the car lifter. Now, right off the bat, well, actually, before we do anything, we're going to lift it up a little bit. I don't know off the top of my head. Some of you guys are car guys, and that's awesome. I'm not a car guy. I'm a guy who loves playing car games. I almost said car guys. That would be horrible. I like playing car guys. Don't judge me. No, but I like playing car games. And I learned a little bit, but it's going to take a long time before I can match the ability of, someone who does this for a living. So this is accessible underneath the car lifter, but the reason that we want to be here is for the starter, because we do have to remove this in order to get the gearbox out. So starter, you can go away. Now, from here, all of your drive shafts and your things like that, see right there, you have to do that underneath the car. And then the mufflers and stuff we're going to have to do underneath the car, as well as, hold on now, the catalytic converter. So let's go ahead and lift this thing up, because I'm pretty sure that the starter is the only thing that we were going to need to do while the car was at chiclet level, so to speak. Let's go over here to the mufflers. Rear muffler, you're gone. Middle muffler, you're gone. Catalytic converter, you're gone. Someone had mentioned as well, and they're completely correct, if you want to, like, you don't want to be annoyed having to find out what the hell you're supposed to buy. Well, hold on, let me just, let me get this drive shaft out of the way real quick. There's always 8 bolts for this. You go ahead and grab these. Hold on, long bomb shot, boys. Long bomb shot. I did not get better screwing recently. I got better repairing. See, so I can't screw the relationship. I repair it. That's how it goes. Right over here. That comes right off. And then we have a front exhaust cross section. I don't know. Do we even need to take that off? Is that even one of the things? It is, isn't it? It is one of the things. All right, we're gonna have to take the exhaust manifold off for that. No big deal. Let's grab. Oh, I wanted to show you guys it. So you can go over to part notes, and then you can add to list. And then whatever you were highlighted on is now on the list. So if you went over to your part notes, you can see it's gearbox, i4, rear wheel drive. And then when you go over to the shop to buy stuff, you can open up that parts and it'll show you exactly what you're supposed to get. So just to kind of show that off over here, I did buy, okay. Yes, I bought the tablet. I know someone was like, buy the tablet. I didn't really have a problem with the tablet because it didn't matter, because I could just edit this part out. But I decided to buy it. So we can go over here to gearbox. We can click on this right here. We see it's an i4 rear wheel drive. There it is. Boom shakalaka. 750 bucks. And that's how you can find the stuff to buy really easy. Come to me, exhaust manifold, with your 10 million freaking bolts in there, have you? Mother of God. They really want to make sure the exhaust manifold stays on. And for good reason. It is decently important. Now, though, we're going to have to put on lift the car up to take off the front exhaust section. So, were I to know that I would have needed that off, I would have had the car up only once. But alas, I did not know. And for that reason, I have failed in my mission of great and powerful I don't know, efficiency, I guess. Did I buy another one of these? I can't remember if I did. Oh, I did. I'm so good. Oh, I'm such a good player. Oh, you can, no, you come on now. You can hear the sarcasm in my own voice. Now, sometimes, I don't know all the time. Sometimes it seems like I can put parts on when I'm not in the right place. Okay, I cannot put that part on. That's fine, though. No, I don't want the damn standard tire. Give me the drive axle. Give it to me. The drive shaft. Not the axle. Right over. There we go. Okay, there we have it. Drive shaft goes on, and we're going to have this thing together in a jiffy. The mufflers and stuff are very, very easy. Actually, anytime I get a muffler job, it doesn't pay very well, but man, you can churn those out for friggin' XP quick. So if you want to make fat XP in a very, very fast fashion, that is a good way to do it. Actually, the gearbox is a good way to do it too. All right, last thing. Alrighty. Just a couple more chunklets here, and we're going to be good to go. And we should get paid pretty decently. It depends. I've had a lot of range on gearbox difference of monetary gain. One I got 8,000 bucks for messing around with the gearbox. It was friggin' amazing. I couldn't believe it. All right, what are we getting paid? 2,400, huh? That's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. 107 XP as well. I really wish that the story XP gave you more than it does. Real quick, let's just check. Oh, that's a muffler job right there. Nice and quick, baby. There's the driver struggling to find gears. That's too much BS. That's probably too much BS as well. All right. While this is here, I'm actually going to grab this, and we're going to see how quickly we can burn through this. Loud exhaust. You're not going to show me what the exhaust is? That's fine. I think I have a pretty good idea of what's going on here. There's only, I think, 4 parts in this game that it'll count for the exhaust potentially. I think. I don't know. Maybe there's a couple more. But should we go under here? Oh, maybe they'll show me something new and exciting, though. You never know. Ooh, the exhaust actually looks very, very good. Look at all this. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It's a dual exhaust. One looks like crap. Right over there. 10%er. Now, there's one last one that we're going to need. Where it be? Well, you can't hide from me, exhaust manifold. I'll bet you're the culprit, aren't you? Yes, you are. Can be examined by taking it off the car. All right, we're going to have to lower it down for that. But before we lower it down, we might as well just buy and replace this particular exhaust over here. The rear muffler V8. You know, it's $300 for that friggin' muffler? $300. I guess that's kind of, I don't know. I guess that's kind of accurate, though. I spent, man, I remember when I had to have my entire exhaust system changed out. It was a pretty penny. A lot of it was from the welding that needed to be done. Let me go ahead and open up this over here. Dip into the engine bay, over by the exhaust manifold. 10 billion bolts is very much an area where Gray wishes he learned how to screw faster all his life. Right there. What's it? 10%. Yep. There it is. Okay. No big deal. All right, exhaust manifold V8. It's time for you to make me XP. I doubt we're going to make that much money. Watch this. It's going to surprise me, and we're going to get paid by the freaking gajillions. All right. Everything looking good? Put the hood down. Check the ticket order. Ticket order's fine. 619 bucks, huh? That's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. We got some decent XP from it, too. Actually, we're going to be level 11 pretty damn quick here. I'm going to check one more time. If we get, like, an easy order. Yeah, see, like this right here. I can't pass these by. They're so easy. So good. In fact, I would take this one. The only problem is that the brake system could pose quite a pain in the ball sack. This has an experience bonus, by the way. All right, let's head over to one of the barns and see what we can find. We got 3 to choose from because I had 3 levels I gained. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go to left one because I'm a lefty. Over to the left-hand bar. Old Man Wilson tells us about his son, who fought valiantly in the War of 2019. 1 year after Car Mechanic 2018 took over the lives of so many game players. Wow. Hope that's not oil. I'm just kidding. 2 cars in here. How they looking? Looks like crap. I like it. So how much would you sell me for? Oh, 23,000. Wow. We could legitimately buy a car if we wanted to. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. How much is this one? 33,000. Wow, we could almost afford that. Like, legitimately, we could almost afford it. But one of the things I do want to do is let's go ahead and rummage through all the crap and take everything that we can so that we can sell it, because there's no reason not to. We may make a couple of bucks from it. Look at this junk over here. Leather seats. Leather seats. You're coming with me, leather seats. Although I don't think that we can repair that with what we have right now. But I can always try. you know what? I don't know why we don't spend our money. I mean, realistically, we're going to have to buy this stuff eventually anyway, and I imagine you guys are going to want me to do a restoration at one point. So I guess there's no reason not to do it. Plus, we'll have it at the shop just kind of hanging around, even if we don't mess with it yet. The amount of women we're going to get in this car is going to be absolutely off the charts. I'm buying it. We're buying it. Are you sure you want to buy the Flamo? I sure do. Give me the Flamo, baby. Bring it over to the garage. Let's check it out. Let's get the hell out of here real quick. Head back over to the garage. $600 and some odd. Yeah, I'll buy all those parts. We're going to see if we can repair any of them. Like I said, I got the first level of repairs, so we do a little bit better. Not a lot better. I think the first level only gives you like an extra 5% chance to repair, whereas the other levels give you like 10%. Why do they got to start you off like that? Isn't the first hit supposed to be the best? But in this one, the first hit sucks. Ah, beautiful primer color. I love it. You gigantic piece of garbage. What do you have to tell old Gray? What do you... Oh, that engine does not look absolutely dreadful. Actually, the entirety of the car doesn't look absolutely dreadful. It's missing some parts, don't get me wrong, but, Oh, this is crazy. The car value is, $17,000. So even if, like, we bought it just to check it out and sell it, we would only be down, what is that, like $8 grand or so? But, we have a lot of examination tools. So of course it doesn't. It's an older car. So let's start messing around with what we've got. How about the compression tester? Am I allowed to use that? I better be allowed to use it. Oh, there you go, boys. Look at that compression right there. You know what that means. Hovering right between 8 and 10. Wow, everything is... Okay, that's pretty cool. What else can we do with this thing? We should have an electronic meter that we can do. So far, so good. I don't think it's going to start. Just from looking at it, it looks like there's pieces that are integral to the running of the vehicle. But, that said... I can give it a shot. It really shouldn't. Yeah, cannot start the engine. Okay, that's fine. Just making some notes over here. We need the throttle. We need the exhaust manifold. I think I saw, yep, starter. Right over there. Let's go ahead and make a note of that as well. What else are we missing? Everything else actually looks pretty decent over here. How the brakes look? Brakes don't look that bad. Wow. Even the rear end of the car doesn't look that bad. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and buy these parts and see what happens. Man, these parts are dirt cheap. I'm not gonna lie. Dirt cheap to fix this thing. I don't even... Did I even put a couple $100 in? I don't even think I put a couple of $100 in. Now, I haven't removed the engine, like the inside of the engine, so I don't know how bad that is, mind you. But I do have this exhaust manifold, which we can throw on. I didn't even have to put this thing on the lift for the parts that we had to mess with. So, this was actually kind of a cool experience. I'm very curious to see how this goes. Again, as someone whose only knowledge of cars comes from messing around with the game, this is kind of, it's exciting. Like, you know what? If I knew everything about cars, I almost feel like the game wouldn't have the same allure to me or something, if that makes any sense. All right. Now I have a question for you, car. Can you move over? Yes! Right over to the path test. The car starts now. Hold on. Let's go ahead and path test our Flamo. Oh, this is fantastic. All right. How's it sound? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hear that baby purr. Now drive on forward here. Look at that wood grain steering wheel. That is gangster as hell. Oh, yeah. Actually, the interior, other than, you know, probably being beat over the years of being inside of a barn, doesn't really look that bad. Holy crap, the brakes are in surprisingly good condition. Surprisingly good condition. Mother of God. How about the suspension? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And what do you have to tell me, front suspension thingy-do? You have to tell me that you're in the green. Okay. This car is actually better than every car that we've ever had come to us so far. Like, even the guy who's like, I just bought this car. The dealer said he was giving me a good deal. Huh. Everything is in surprisingly good condition. All right, I tried to test drive it. It said that there's piston rings missing. So let's go check some stuff out real quick over here. I do kind of want to mess around inside of the engine a little bit. I kind of wanted to take this whole engine apart anyway. because I really want to know what condition it's in, and so far the condition is startlingly good on everything. Like, I'm really, really, really impressed at the condition that this thing is in so far. How about the timing stuff? Hold on, let me go ahead and reach on down here. Give it the old reach it down, so to speak. Oh, for the love of God, give me your belts. Where's the other belt at? Hold on, let me go ahead and maneuver around. There we go. Serpentine belt A. Serpentine belt B. Crankshaft pulley. You're coming with me, my good man. Spark plugs are all in decent condition. All in the 80s and 90s. So I think one of them was even 100%. Man, this guy must have not ever touched this car. Yanking out all the clutch stuff over here. We got the flywheel and the clutch plate and all there have you. Going deep. Deep into the heart of the engine over here. And I still haven't really found that bad of problems yet. Come with me, piston rod caps, if you want to live. Now the rest of this, yeah, we're gonna have to do it when the car is lower to the ground. Come on down, car, you're the next contestant on Don't Make Gray Sad. There's things that must be done, and one of the things that must be done is these pistons have to come with me. All right. So that's not that bad, actually. Those pistons over there. Those pistons over there. And there we go. The entire engine has been removed. Okay. So I think in the grand scheme of things, everything is looking very, very good. So let me ask you boys something. Before I mess with this any further, what do you think we should do? Should we fully restore this with 100% parts? Or should we just get it working again and then kind of just sell it as it kind of sells? I'm not really sure what the price is going to be. One of the things I do want to do, though, after we got done checking our barn find out here, is I do want to probably throw this over into the garage. And we need to grab some more jobs, because we need to keep making XP and money. So let's go ahead and move this. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and move that into the parking garage so it's not in the way. What sort of jobs are prepared for us? I'm not finding anything that looks too good. Let's see over here. We could do the story mode one, which is all jacked up. Now, again, the story mode one doesn't always give you the best of money and payout and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just cool. Let's see what it says. Hello, I bought a new Olsen Grand Club. It's a great car. In the ad, it said it does great off-road, but I have the impression that driving an SUV on the sand dunes was not a good idea. Something is scraping and leaking. Please do something about it. I need the car for this weekend for an off-road trip with friends. You took this thing on the sand dunes? Who buys a new car and is like, you know, the very first thing I want to do with this? What in the hell happened here? Buys a brand new car and you're like, you know, one of the things I would love to do is take this thing on the sand dunes. Mother of God. Okay. All right. That's the problems. Luckily, all of our scanners are going to get to work here. This is a pretty slick looking engine. I have no doubt that our scanners are going to prove quite useful over here. So let's go over to the examination tools I've wanted to use. Let's see over here. Let's use the electronic meter. Is there anything that you can tell me about this particular vehicle? What you can tell me is the radiator fan housing is shot. Okay. That's better than nothing. That's what we can see so far. Not too bad, not too bad. How about the compression tester? Looks like it's between 10 and 14. Oh, dipping toward 9. Again, you know what that means, boys. Everything is quite good there as well. Huh. Well, there's only one thing to do here. You boys know. It's time to get a path testing, and a path testing we shall go. I think that a test drive will also diagnose quite a bit. How's the interior look? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The interior looks slick, and the engine sounds tight. But this guy's taking his crap on the dunes. So, brakes are looking a little beat. Not too bad, but they're not looking great. Actually, the brakes in our barn find are looking better. Rear brakes on one side are kind of looking blow-tastic. How about the suspension? I've got a sneaking suspicion that you screwed up your suspension, didn't you? Didn't you? Well, 60 and 55. All right, the overall impression of the suspension is not that bad. Inside, while our lower lumbar gets a beautiful workout, hopefully these seats are cushy. Yes. Yes, now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. How plush do the seats look? Actually, they look pretty good. Well, I just tried to take this thing for a test drive, and there's an oil pan missing. How in the hell did you lose your entire oil pan and not know about that? That seemed a little, I don't know, I mean, well, what you guys was saying, I guess you are a, no oil pan. All right. You were saying, I guess you are, well, there's a lot of people out there that seem like they're mechanics, but one person in general was like, Gray, you should see the stuff that comes into the shop. Old women and all this other stuff. Mother of God. Old women and other stuff. Totally oblivious. Oil pan V8. All right, let's go ahead and buy one real quick because it's going to need it anyway. So, oil pan. There we go. We want the V8 version. Where are you at? You all the way in the end? Yeah, you are. 220 bucks for that, eh? All right. I knew we're going to have enough money no matter what. It's not going to be a big deal. Now, I don't know if this is foolish of me, if I'm going to have to take this off again. Oh, my God. Oh, God. All right. If we're going to have to take this off again in order to get it a lot of this stuff, hopefully not. I'm hoping I can just throw some oil in this thing. We can get it out on the test track and get a little bit more things diagnosed with it. Let's go over here to the oil fill plug. Put some oil in. Glug, glug. It's only about 13 bucks to put oil in, so it's not that bad. Right about there we have it. Okay, this thing needed a lot of oil. Lot of oil was needed inside this thing. Lot of oil. Still putting oil in. All right, that should be enough oil. Over to the test track. And now we're allowed to test drive the DUNE machine. The Mad Max mobile. What were you buying this thing for? Obviously for off-road fun and adventure. But was that what he found? I don't know. Let's see how well it drives. Oh, yeah. Drift Master McGray coming around the corner, looking for the big drift. Here we go, boys. Yeah, right into the side rail. Right into the side rail. Excellent. Now we're talking. Doesn't matter. It was missing parts on the front anyway. Through the slalom test. Right over here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen to those tires squeal, baby. They're doing good. Wow, this thing, oh, yeah. Kind of do a little bit more slalom testing, I thought. I didn't think that we got enough slalom testing done. Here's your suspension. Let's see how good it's doing. Whoa. Yep, suspension's fine. 100%. Love it. That'll be $8,000. I'll go ahead and give this back to you as it is right now. And last things last, and that's going to be the brakes. And right about now. Crap. Oh, it still counted. Good. I was going to say, I almost left that little, like, green safety area where it's like, you've done well, Gray. I almost went outside of that, so I wasn't sure if it was going to count it or not. Okay, test drive. What sort of wonders do you have to tell me about what we found? Ah, it told us a lot. That was very, very, very worth it. Okay. That was actually, like, excellent. Over here by the car status, almost 2/3, I would say, have been discovered now. A lot of it is control arms, U-springs, or U-bolts rather, bushings. A lot of this is probably bushings. Other bushings, I'll bet. So, well, the oil pan is done, so that's good. The rest of this, I'm going to go ahead and highlight it because we're going to need to rip it all off. I do like to highlight a lot of stuff. As I repair it, I like to get rid of the highlights because the highlights can get overwhelming. Look at how much! Look at how much! Mother of God! All right, screw it. Let's start ripping everything off, boys. Front drive axle. Front drive axle shot, as I would have expected. Over here, the front axle knuckle cover. How are you looking? Actually, I'm going to deal with you in a little bit. For right now, let me go ahead and... Was it missing this altogether? That's interesting. All right, whatever. Upper suspension arm. You know where you're going. You're coming home with Gray. 12% on that. Holy God. I imagine this entire thing is shot. So we'll be testing that in a little bit. Over here with the bottom suspension arm, we are going to have to get rid of the sway bar. Front link. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Bottom suspension arm. We're going to have to do that underneath the car. Okay, that's fine. What else can we do over here? Oh my God. This tire is going to need to come off as well. I told you boys, the story mode is rough. It's a good challenge. Like, if you like a challenge, the story mode stuff is actually great for that. If you're not too into that, then I guess leave it kind of where it is. I'm going to take these off just to make sure that the brake pads and stuff don't have anything wrong with them. A lot of times, the brake pads can hide a lot of problems. Like, you'll be sitting there wondering where the hell that last item is, and sometimes it is the brake pads. All right, shock absorber, you're coming with me. Front steering knuckle, shot. Actually, I kind of wonder if that other steering knuckle is shot too. Can I get it from way over here? Ooh, the knuckle cover also shot. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And this knuckle cover shot as well. There you go. Look at that crap. Should have known. Should have freaking known. All right, ventilated disc. Get out of there. Oh, hold on. Forgot about the hub. Oh, before that, I forgot about the bearing. There we go. Then the hub. Then the cover. Come on, knuckle. Do as I command. There we go. And now the front steering knuckle C. Oh, we're going to have to go underneath this thing, aren't we? We can get rid of some of this. We can get rid of the end link over here. And we can get rid of all the tie rod stuff, which we are going to have to get rid of. Because I'm going to want... Hold on a second. I'm going to want the steering rack out as well. Over here, enter tie rod. Pull you out real slow. You won't even know what happened to you. We're going to have to go under the car for that. Okay, that's fine. How about the drive axle? Under the car for that. Okay, that's fine. Under the car for that. All right. Let's grab the housing while we're here. Actually, the entire radiator is going to have to come with us. From the engine bay, huh? All right. Go ahead and flip a do over here. Radiator. You probably need me to take the housing off, don't you? Yep, you sure do. Housing comes right off. Radiator comes right off. And the radiator is in garbage condition, as we would expect. And back here, look at this freaking horror. Oh, these knuckle covers are looking actually really, really good. How about on this side over here? All this stuff. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Let me check this housing. Ah, housing's bad. The abominable rear springs. 12%. Looks like garbage. All the U-bolts we're going to have to take off underneath the car. All right. We've got everything but 3 parts so far. Damn near everything. So what could it be? What could be the last items? And then we have to replace all these parts as well. Let's go ahead and lift it up and start pulling everything out from underneath the car. It's like a friggin' tetanus storm under here. Holy God. Hope this guy has his shots. I imagine any mechanic worth their salt gets their shots and keeps them very, very up to date. Hold on over here. Can I grab this front? Oh, no, I have to go on to the other side, don't I? Oh, the steering whack. The steering whack? The steering rack can come out. Let me go ahead and swip a do over here so I can grab the bottom suspension arm so I can grab the knuckle. Bottom suspension arm gets pulled off. Front steering knuckle C comes off. The cross member has a freaking balls ton of bushings. Cross member, 9%. What else do you want me to do? Hold on over here. Ah, front drive shaft, huh? Okay. Now I should be able to take the axle off. There we go. So for some reason, the axle was just levitating in midair. That is a thing that happens in Car Mechanic Simulator. Nothing we can really do about that but cry softly to ourselves. Back here in the rear, which is where some men like to be. U-bolts. Looking at us wrong. Let's go ahead and take them all off. Let's see. Yeah, 9%. Actually, I think all the U-bolts were just about shot, if I remember correctly. 12%. Yep, that's a goner over there. Oh, bushings. All right, bushing. Hold on, I'm not going to let you just sit there all alone. Now the control alarm can come off. Lovely. Now, while you're doing this, you could be making notes about all the parts that you pull off. It makes buying it a little bit easier. For me, all that I've been doing is, like, off camera. I legitimately just take a picture of everything with my camera, and then I just sit there on the computer screen and grab it all. I don't know which is faster. Realistically, probably doing it the right way is faster. I just haven't really done it enough. The way I used to play these games is I used to want to just find out, like, try and learn the items myself, I guess, if that makes any sense. Some of you guys are probably good enough to the point where you can learn where you know all of the items. I am not quite that good yet. That's it. We got them all. There you go. Everything is grabbed. Let's go ahead and start buying. It's time to spend some friggin' money. Holy God, did I underestimate this friggin' job? I have been putting pieces together. You have no idea. It has been a hell of a thing, but we are legitimately starting to get there. I'll clear it up in a second. I haven't cleared up all the parts that we put in yet. I'm gonna put these caps and springs back on. And in just a second, hold on, let me see if I can get this control arm in. There we go. And now the leaf spring, and then the 2 U-bolts. And that should be okay. Let me go ahead and throw this on down. All these U-bolts, brand new. Looking freaking sweet. Looking chromed out. Okay. Now, hold on. Oh my god. Alright, now we can clean all this crap up. Look at this. Looks like there's a couple of bushings that we still need to reinstall. That's not a big deal. Hold on, let me grab that spring plate over there. Oh my god. Alright, all this. Okay. And then this as well. This. Okay, only a few more things. There. And this is what we have left. These ones here. Okay. Let's get her done. Hold on. Let me go ahead and maneuver myself right over here. There we go. Yep. Right over here. It'll show you the bushings that ail you. As long as you wander around good enough. Now, if I put this bushing in, and, like, for instance, that's not what I want to do. If I put this bushing in, and it is not 100% bushing, it is an 89% bushing, because I think I put the 100% ones on the other side of the car. Is it going to hate me for that? Let's find out. Let's find out. Yes. Okay. So you need 100%ers all the way around. Actually, you know what? That's not terrible. It's probably better that I have a whole slew of friggin' rubber bushings anyway. Because they're 15 bucks. You always need to have them on you. Screw it. I'm going to buy like friggin' 7 of these things. There. Hold on. Now I have to take these ones off, though, so that I can replace them and get the completion for this. There we go. So now we'll use 100%er. And this one... Okay, so that should have gotten rid of one of them. Yep, right there. That'll do it. Okay, and then one of the other bushings. Let's go ahead and swing our way around over here to the other side. There she blows. Coming out for old Gray. Part on mount. You know how it is. Yeah, that's right. Spread your bushings for me. Nice and smooth. Okay. Final bushing over here. And now, that should be another one down. And I think that'll be all of our bushings, so to speak. Radiator, rims, bottom suspension arm. Got it. Bottom suspension arm. Done. Everything else. Woo. Oh my god, we're going to lose money on this. We have to. With the amount of crap I spent. Although we are going to have a lot of stuff to sell. So that's fine. Now, there are some rims, I do believe, that we need. What type of rims do we need? Oh my god. There we go. 20s. Wow. All right. All right, well, I'm putting the tires on over there. We might as well put the cooling system in. Did I buy the radiators? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I was like, I can't remember now. So much has happened since we started putting this friggin' car together. Oh my god, get in there for the love of God. Okay, good. All right, now, let's see over here. Yep. Okay, those two are done. Just the rims, and then we can work on the body parts. Oh, mother of God. Last tire over here is getting balanced. Actually, there were 2 tires that had to be fixed, so grab this one over here, and this should be it, except for the body. So let's go ahead and throw this pain in the ass on. And I think that's probably going to have to be it today. Like I say, I love the story mode, but mother of God, is it a pain in the ass. And then we're going to need a front license plate as well. I went ahead and made a list for us. So what the hell is this thing called again? This thing is the... Hold on. Grand Olsen or some such? What the hell is this thing over here? Olsen Grand Club. Got it. Okay. Olsen Grand Club. Oh, it tells you. I didn't know that. Son of a... I thought it would just tell you, like, front headlight and stuff like that. Okay. So we're going to need the front bumper for $250. We're going to need the front left fender. Yep, front left fender. One of those. Very good. And then the left headlight. So, Olsen Grand Club left headlight. There it is. One of those. And then a front license plate. We're going Florida, boys. We're going with the Sunshine State. Hold on. Gray. Still. Oh, that's all I can do. Oh, that's too bad. All right. There. Seagulls. $1,000? Because, what? Because it's custom? Oh my god. Do I get reimbursed for that? Holy crap. Screw it. I'm going to do $100 that. Man, I wanted a custom one. But not for $100. You got to be freaking shitting me. I'm not doing that. All right, front bumper. On you go. Front headlight. Get in there. Front fender, you as well. There it is. And the Florida license plate goes on. Mother of Jesus. Can we finish the order yet? No, we can't. Oh. There's another rim that has to go on? Oh, which one did I mess up? Hold on here. Always remember, don't put the good rims on the other wheel. Although I think that the payout changes depending on how much money you spend. I believe. Let me go grab another rim over here. There we go. The finished product. Was it worth it? $13,000 payout. That is actually not bad. How much XP? There's a rubber bushing missing. Are you kidding me? All right, no jokes. There actually was some rubber bushings missing. Whatever. There it is. Mother of the God. We did get another level for that. But holy crap, what a pain in the ass that was. Hold on, does the next one come out? Yep. Hold on. The next story load. I came back from a party, and it seems that I fell into a well. Please assess the damage and repair what you can because it's my father-in-law's car. Yes! All right, boys, that's going to be it. That's a cool-looking car right there. That's going to be it for now. We had the biggest pain in the balls yet with a dune chaser that decided to screw up his vehicle. And remember, we have our Flamo that we could restore and sell. What do you think? What should we do next? Continuous story mode? Do a little bit of restoration or a little bit of both? Like maybe half episode restoration, half episode story mode. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Until the next time, folks. Stay foxy and much love.